Big g'day and welcome to another edition of the MCDFNL Footy Show. Looking back on round 3, my name's Yeendy and I'm here with Mitch. I appreciate you going around again, mate. We certainly had a big weekend last weekend, and I know you're still getting a really good grip of the competition, and I know you're getting excited with every week how everything's unfolding.
Yeah, for sure. And look, the ratings don't lie. So we did well last week on the show. So, but as we said, Grant will be back soon, and we're looking forward to what he'll bring for the rest of the year.
Absolutely, mate. But you are right. The ratings are going through the roof. We know Channel 9's knocking on the door. They're looking for us to jump on board there, mate. So maybe later on in the year if they offer the big bucks.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Now, we did have some big, massive talking points from the weekend, and Navarre finally broke through for that all-important win. And it wasn't just them coming through with the win, it was how they did it as well.
Yeah, Navarre's first win of the season, and a big one too at that. Jumping to 7th on the ladder due to percentage. They got a big percentage boost there, and they'll need to keep that form up in the coming games against better opposition in the future, I think. Yeah,
they've certainly set a good precedent, so when they do get that winning feeling going, they do an outstanding job, and one for the statisticians as well. That poor Denoli had to be on the receiving end of. Navarre had kicked 9 goals, 2 in the first term and 8 goals, 3 in the last, both 11 scoring shots to nothing in both quarters as well. So when they put their foot down, they're really hard to stop, and they're back to some of the best footy we know they can play.
Absolutely, and they're going to get some more wins like that during the year, for sure, I reckon.
Now, we did talk up Avoca in recent weeks about how well they've been performing, but they sort of had a bit of a reality check against the red-hot Carisbrook side on the weekend. The Redbacks winning 199-16. Liam Cunningham, a lazy 9 goals. Carisbrook are their best of frightening.
Yeah, Avoca almost put back in their place in a sense, I suppose. Avoca, they were missing some players, but that said, I don't think it's a 30-goal difference. But Carisbrook, yeah, they look unstoppable at the moment. Yeah,
well, they certainly appear to be the team to beat. And when it's a half-time score reads 118-7, you know you're going to be in for a tough night at the office, as it was Saturday night football. But we know Avoca are very capable of bouncing back. Hopefully it hasn't deterred their confidence too much.
Yeah, that's right. They've had a couple of good games to start the year, so they'll be disappointed with that, but they should improve for the rest of the year, I would have thought.
Speaking of a team that's looking to improve by the week, Talbot were big winners over Royal Park, 14-12-96 to 6-6-42. Royal Park, I think they made a prelim last year, and they look like they had a really big season ahead of them. But they've dropped a couple of games after such a promising start to the year, and they look to be in a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah, and this game probably wasn't as close as I was expecting leading into the week, but Talbot are looking really good. Royal Park could be slipping a bit compared to last year, I would have thought.
Absolutely. So hopefully they can certainly pick themselves up. But Talbot just to affirm themselves as a premiership contender early on, and I guess some of the other things to look at from the other weekend, we got Trentham, Harcourt, and Natty Bialba. Undefeated, which is really good. The Saints are probably in unfamiliar territory, aren't they? We're sitting 3-0 after 3 weeks.
Yeah, and Trentham, they're just getting the job done. They're ticking them over. They're not big wins that they're getting, but they're getting the wins. So, and they'll be looking to continue that as we go on. And
we did talk up Webber Merkin last week, mate. He kicked 3 goals last week in the win over Navarre. Well, he stepped it up on the weekend. He kicked a lazy 8. So I guess the midfielders, they watched the show with great interest, hence the high ratings last week. And they're like, well, if they reckon this boy can kick goals, we'll deliver it to him. And did so in bags, kicking 8 out of 14 or something to that effect. Pretty remarkable effort from the boy from Kyneton.
Yeah, for sure. Fantastic effort. Yep.
And Maryborough seem to have a pretty big win over Campbell's Creek too. They seem to be flexing their muscles now after that early round stumble.
Yeah, they're a bit hard to read at the moment. They've had a couple of difficult games, but they've gotten the job done pretty comfortably on the weekend against a struggling Creek side.
Yeah, well, look out Rovers, they are up and about, and all thanks to Bendigo Bank. That has been the round 3 review. Mitch, thanks so much for joining us. We look forward to catching up with you later on in the week.
Thanks, Ian. Cheers.